was watching Encounter, what primarily struck out to me was that how people could have it more difficult even during a time like alien invasion because of the color of their skin or because they were immigrants, and that is something that makes you angry. And it's interesting that this addition of this layer is because of your inclusion in this film.
This film is fresh in lots of different ways. It's fresh because at the same time as it being a family story, it's also got all those thrills and spills of a sci-fi story, but it's also not really sci-fi. It's about right now. It has really something to say about our society. And you're right. Another way which is fresh is that you don't normally see a family like this in movies like this, in America and the UK. And I think it'll really, really connect to audiences for all those reasons. It stands out. I think right now people are tired of seeing more and more of the same thing. And this is definitely something different. I think the best stories, really the classic stories, are about outsiders. And people can feel like outsiders for lots of different reasons. And in this film, Malik Khan feels like an outsider because he's returning back to his country after serving in this war. He's returning home after, let's say, having gone through some really big personal challenges. And yes, he is also seen as an outsider because of the color of his skin and his surname. So for all these reasons, it builds into that classic outsider status that I think makes a really strong story.
Well, yes, absolutely. It captures the xenophobia and the zeitgeist so accurately. And in a lot of ways, though we are no closer to an alien invasion, the fear seems more real in the film.
Yeah, I guess to me, the film isn't about an alien invasion, really. Some people describe it as sci-fi. Some people describe it as now-fi. It's about the world right now. This is a world that we live in where we are very scared of infection, where we live in a very divided society. I remember when we were shooting this film, everyone behind the camera, because of COVID, was in a full biohazard suit. And the sky was on fire from the California forest fires. And, the country felt quite divided because it was election season. So because of all those things, in a way, this film is more urgent than sci-fi. It's more urgent than aliens. It's about right now. It's about our society and what's happening in it.
But it really is striking to me that it was more dystopian on the sets than on screen, even perhaps, Riz. I know you pursued this role. Eventually, how enriching has it been for you?
Incredibly enriching. Working with Michael Pearce, he's a genius. This is his second movie, and he walks such a fine line, like I said, between the action-packed genre, but also something with real heart and real attention to characters and relationships. Really hard to pull that off. It's also enriching because I work with these incredible kids who I think you've spoken to as well, Aditya and River. They're incredible. They're both so different, but both such amazing young actors. Working with young actors like that, it really keeps you honest. It brings you back to what acting is really about, because they're just so present and so open.
Well, that relationship with the kids was pivotal, and you did it with so much ease that you had me checking if you had kids of your own. Well, not yet. All right, Riz, it was fun talking to you. Bye. Take care.
Take care. Thanks.